Josh, come up here and keep me some company. We look live. Sit down, Jish. How are you today? Everybody, do me a huge solid if you would. Please get on, like, comment, and share the video. If you would do me a huge favor, I'd appreciate a like. I'd love to know who's on here, who agrees with what I'm saying, or if you don't agree, call me a dumbass. I want to hear from you. The morning grind for sales people only. That's today's show topic. As always, we start the show off 60 seconds of gratitude every single Monday through Friday, 8:29 actually, right on the nose. We do the show. What are you thankful for today, Jish?
Me and my family are going on a vacation.
When?
March 5th.
Where are you going?
Gator Island.
Where's Gator?
It's like a private island.
Rich people.
Not rich.
Got to be rich. I think I've seen Gator Island. Where is it?
It's not far. It's like, if you're looking at 38, it's to the right.
I think I've seen it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember where. But good for y'all. Just thanks for getting on here. Vingrafton, cousin Noah, Hardy Boy. Where are you, Cam? Get on the stream. You look good today. What do you have going on?
I've got an appointment out at Shelton Square.
Good for you. I like the way you're looking, Cam.
Thank you.
Here's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that we've started our home. We've dug and poured the footer. Andre, hello. Very thankful for that. It's very exciting for me and my wife, and I'm on a mission, okay? I'm on a mission. When do you think we'll be in that house, Josh? It's February the 8th. When do you think we're going to be in that house by?
6 months.
6 months. Well, that don't tell me my birthday.
December the 8th.
December the 8th. Okay, when do you think we'll be there?
Say November the 8th.
November the 8th. When do you say?
I say December 4th.
December 4th. Well, a minute ago you said 6 months.
No, change my mind.
Van, what is your guess? Halloween. Brittany Renee, when's your guess? She don't. October the 4th. All right. I'm going to make a bold prediction. We're going to be in there, and it's going to have a September handle on it. I'm on a mission to get us in there in September. That's probably extremely unrealistic, but I'm on a mission to get us there today.
When are you moving out of y'all's house?
Whenever they sell their house and close. So we got a little time to get out. And I'm going to count on all my friends to come help me. Really appreciate you.
You come stay over at my place.
Well, no, I'm going to help. I need your help to get out all of our stuff out of there.
Oh.
Yes, I really would appreciate it.
Appointment that day, sorry.
Okay. Today's show topic is this. Before you ever get into sales, you must do this. I'm going to tell y'all a little story about my background. Bless you. When I was in college getting my psychology degree back in the 90s, I worked for my mentor, Kenny Jones. Do you know who Kenny Jones is? Who?
Kenny, electrician.
That's right. So imagine what it was like working construction every single day. I'd get up, I'd go to school, then go to the job site after that. I was a full-time worker through college, all right? And in the summers and during breaks, I was just full-time electrician. Well, there's a lot of elements that you got to go through. The weather, it could be either very hot or very cold. There's just a lot of tough stuff that you have to do. But what it did is it prepared me for a job that was after that. I wanted to be a stockbroker. I gave up on being a clinical psychologist or a serial profiler. That's my degree is in psychology, minor in criminal justice and sociology. Didn't have enough interest in that. Then I decided I want to be a stockbroker. Okay, so this tough job when we were there, and I mean there was a lot of days I'm in there, I'm hungover, puking. It was miserable. A lot of those days was preparing me for tougher days ahead. So after college, finally got a job at a company called J.C. Bradford. And when I went to J.C. Bradford, I was not in the sales department, but I worked in the margin and option department where we could margin is like we would look at their available, like how much money they had, calculate which stocks were marginable, which that meant they could borrow against. And we had to keep them within regulations to the stockbrokers with their clients. So it was not a sales job at all, but I was building relationships with brokers. That's who I really talked to, or other branch managers.
Opposite of what Jordan Belfort did.
I was opposite of him, okay? So, but the guy we had there, his name was Harold T. Robinson. He was a real hard ass, like a very, very tough guy, an old military guy. He would get in early. He'd leave, he'd leave late. Old blood and guts kind of guy. I mean, he would just ride you hard. And I learned about work from him. Didn't like him all the times, but I appreciated that I got a chance to work for him. Well, our company was bought out. J.C. Bradford was bought out by Payne Weber. And during this time, the best thing ever happened to me. We didn't do shit for like 3 months.
Still got a paycheck.
Got a paycheck and a severance check.
Hell yeah.
So every day we would come in and just do nothing for 3 months. Then, finally I got a job and I left and I went straight into stockbroking. And I took those habits from those 3 months. That's how quickly it changed. 3 months of doing nothing, those habits went into this job. Guess what happened?
Didn't make any money.
Didn't even make it. Hello, Hayden. Thank you for getting on here. Please share the stream. So those habits, it was just so hard to get back on track from 3 months of absolutely doing nothing. So what I did is I stayed at Morgan Stanley for a bit. Sucked. Got fired. They said, it's time for you to go. The old branch manager said this. This just may not be your cup of tea. He said that to everybody. Bring them in there. They would hire, what they would do is they'd hire a lot of people, and then they would collect their assets from their family. Then they would get out of the business, and he would just do the speech over and over again. Josh, hey, I thank you, man, but hey, I just don't think this is your cup of tea. Good luck. I got it twice. Because the first time I went in, I'm like, well, hold on now, just so you know, I got some stuff coming in. And I thought I did. I thought I had some stuff coming in, but it didn't come in. And then I finally got it ain't your cup of tea. All right. Then I went to another company, but those habits of the 3 month hovered over me for a while. Guess what I did at the next brokerage firm? Not shit. Sucked. Then I finally went to my last one right here in town. I moved back from Nashville to here, and I still sucked. No matter what, for some reason, I just couldn't get going. So I was 25, probably 26, no, 27 by now. 27. I actually came back and went back to my roots. Guess where? Started helping out Kenny a little bit. Again, went back there, did another tour, and during this time I was talking to John Jones trying to get business, and he finally recruited me to come work for him. And going back to Kenny helped me out a little bit. It brought back that toughness. So here's what I see. Most people, I think, when they think about sales, they probably think about making money the easy way, because it is a lot easier to make money in sales than it is out there digging damn holes like I was doing, or drilling out houses, boring out houses, and pulling wire, or climbing up on ladders all day long. That was a lot easier than that's a lot harder than sales, but there's a lot more money in sales. So when you're growing up and you're thinking about getting in sales, you're thinking about having meetings, lunches, you're thinking about doing all this stuff, and money comes to you. But what does it really take to be in sales, Josh?
An unbelievable amount of grit,
I was gonna say too.
courage, and commitment. I mean, it's very, very tough.
So here's today's show topic. If you're going to get into sales, do a hard-ass job before you do this job. Bring in good work habits, because if you don't have the proper habits to grind, to hustle, to overcome setback, you're not going to make it. What has it been like? What did you do before this?
I worked at a lumberyard.
Did you really? Was that hard work?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Stack lumber, yeah.
Okay, well, Josh really was from high school, baseball. You do learn how to do that. What were you doing? Serving tables?
Well, music.
Half-ass music. See, I think that probably hurt you a little bit. Your first tour here flopped. You were canceled from your first. But I want you to think, okay, look at what Drew did. Let's see. I mean, did Drew learn how to work hard? Huh?
HVAC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Drew had learned how to work hard? When Hayden got here, Hayden was a hard worker. He was serving tables. He was cutting yards. He learned how to hustle, but he was at a different brokerage, and he didn't have like somebody telling him every second what to do, so he couldn't activate his work ethic. But when he got here, we started showing him. Okay, most people do not know how to turn on their work ethic if they've never had a job where they had to do it. Ed needs to go frame for 6 months. Whoa.
Who said that? Let me guess, Drew.
Yeah, your brother, your biggest fan, man. Why would he say you need to go do that? To make you miserable or to help you out on the other side of to help you out? Most people want to ignore, they don't want to do the hard stuff. You know what I'm saying, Josh? So here's what I would tell you. If you really want to get into sales, if you really, really, really want to get into sales, go do some hard stuff that requires you to do a lot of things you don't want to do. The Army, Josh, hey, I wouldn't be surprised. We are to look for people that was in the military.
Hard.
Because success favors the discipline. Success favors the committed. Boxers, hard work. But most of the time we think of a sales job as a cush job, sitting down all day. It's not like that. So the people that come here, I'm going to start asking them, what have you been doing up into this? Who, like most people wouldn't want a Drew Kilgore. He ain't got no sales experience. He was an HVAC guy, irrigation guy.
He was always a hard worker, though.
He was always a hard worker.
He was.
But I think most people are looking for the wrong background.
Yeah.
I'm looking for habits. I'm looking for toughness. I'm looking for the people that are willing to grind things out, because that's really what sales is. Most people think it's fancy talking. They think it's charisma. They think it's these certain things. But at the end of the day, we teach that stuff. What we can't teach is a motherfucker to come in here and grind it out. Shut us down, Vingerretten!